Welcome. You have reached review time with Imperial, and today's review will be Critters 5, which is called Critters Attack. Now, if you are an 80s baby or a fan of 80s movies, you are very familiar with the Critters franchise. Critters originally came out in 1986, where the 80s came with a lot of creative movies. Like a lot of movies that have came out maybe late 90s, 2000s, haven't really been so creative. Like they really came from somewhere else and then came into film. And really a lot of the 80s, some of the 80s movies could have been the same. It could be remakes such as like Return of the Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead, stuff like that was like remakes. However, The Critters was one of those movies that we 80s babies or people who fans of the 80s, one of those, it wasn't really horror, thriller more or less, that we watched and was entertaining. However, in 2019, they're still making Critters movies, and it's like, come on, man, or whatever. So, nevertheless, The Critters came out in 1986. Some little alien creatures came from space, landed on Earth. As they eat people, they multiply. Some space dudes came down to save the Earth, and one of the space dudes was able to take on people's faces. He didn't really have a face, but he could shape-shift into another person's face. So some space dudes came down to help the townspeople into helping kill the critters. And from 86 came another Critters Part 2. And I think I seen that one. Then by the time it got to Part 3, it became like, each one became more comedic and more ridiculous and less entertaining to watch. So by the time it got to Part 3, I kind of fell off. And also, by the time I got to 4, I probably didn't even know it was a 4 out. So now we get to Part 5. And now that I'm reviewing movies, I said, what the heck, let me watch it to see where they at in 2019. And, man, I wonder, man, if these people, whoever get the green light to these movies, I swear they have the strong connections. And I say, hey, if they can make a movie, why can't I? If they can get green lit for a movie, why can't I? Because I cannot do no worse than what they do in these movies. Because Critters 5, Critters Attack, they basically took the original plot from Part 1 and pretty much this is it. They took the original critters come from space and coming into town, kill one person. They start to multiply. The more people they kill, they start to multiply. You have a female who lost I think she lost her parents, and she was being raised by her uncle or somebody, and she had a little brother. She couldn't get into the college she wanted to get to, so she worked at a sushi restaurant, and she was wanted to babysit so that the person she was babysitting for was linked to the college, and hopefully that she could get into the college by babysitting. That was her theory. Meanwhile, the critter evolution is going on, and it hasn't reached the full town yet. But it's getting to that point. Meanwhile, the kids she's babysitting, they go to the park. They find a rodent. Really a critter, but it's a friendly critter. Where the other critters are black this critter is white and it's a friendly critter, so it's make you believe this is a good critter. Meanwhile, the other critters is witnessing this and is growing stronger by the more and more people they kill. So more people getting dropped off. Nobody believes. When they finally discover that something's going on and there's something that's ate through there, they have an experience with the critters. One of the critters bit the little kid she was babysitting. So it's trials and tribulations that they go through, ups and downs, and a little comedic, not creative. The white critter is actually a female critter. Along the line at the end, that critter has been like moaning and stuff because that critter wants to fight. So eventually they realize that's what she wants to do. She wants to fight. So that critter, they release her and go about their business. That critter grows long nails, and she's a female critter. She's coming down to stop the evolution of the male critters. Oh man, this is ridiculous. Then some lady that was tracking the aliens or critters, she comes out of nowhere with her guns shooting the critters. Man, this was ridiculous. So that's it. To even watch this, you had to be a fan of the critters back in the day just to see what's going on in 2019. And out of my 4-star rating system, this is a half a star. Ridiculous movie, half a star. It's not worth you to watch. Nothing spectacular about it. And I guess if whoever's getting a shot at these movies, like, I don't even know how you can get creative with the concept, but maybe you could. But they just threw this out. It's one of them movies. Let's just throw it on the wall and see if it stick. And it definitely did. So that's it. Subscribe and like, share the video, get the word out. Do not waste your time with this movie. And till next time.